Jay, hi Angie, hi Cutler crew. My name is Elise McFerrin. I'm from Ohio and we love you in Ohio. We love your products. We follow you on social media. We're part of the club. We have learned so much and we have been inspired so much by you. So thank you and your whole crew for everything that you do. It's a lot, and it's a lot for us, and we love you. We love you. I was super excited to see that you were looking for some recipes. So today I would like to make what I affectionately call the Cutler Cake. It's a cheesecake and it's packed with flavor and it's packed with protein. I'm going to use your cinnamon cereal total ISO, and I'm going to pair it with some chocolate. Now cheesecakes do take about an hour and a half to bake, so when it's all done, and then I need to let it sit overnight, so I'll show you the finished product tomorrow and do I slice for you. Okay, so this is what I have. I have 2 cups of chocolate keto cookies. I just made a real simple chocolate keto cookie and then I put them in the food processor to crumb them up. If you can't do nuts or you're allergic to nuts, definitely don't use these. You can substitute something else, or you can even not put a crust in at all. I like a cheesecake with a crust, so we're going to use these. And then I have 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. 2 of these are the lower fat cream cheese, 1 is a full fat cream cheese. Don't use the fat-free cream cheese. It has a really weird texture. You need that fat in a cheesecake just to make it smooth and delicious. I also have 3/4 of a cup of, this is monk fruit blend. Kind of keeping this keto-y. And if you don't mind if you use sugar, you can absolutely use sugar to substitute the same amount. And then I have a 1.5 scoops of the cinnamon cereal total ISO. It's actually a little bit over 1/2 cup. And I have a little bit of butter for the crust, a little teaspoon of cinnamon. I take that back, it's a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, just to give it that little extra boost of cinnamon. And then I have a 1/2 cup of, these are keto chocolate chips. There's a bunch of brands on the market. And we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla. And we have 4 eggs. So to make the cheesecake, we're gonna do the crust first, and then we're gonna mix the cream cheese with the sugar substitute, cinnamon. We're gonna add the total ISO. Then we're gonna add the eggs one by one, and we're just gonna mix it until it's combined. You don't wanna keep mixing and whipping it. It'll get really weird and fluffy. And then we're gonna add the chips at the end. We're gonna begin in a water bath in about an hour and a half, and then let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow we'll enjoy a slice. Okay, let's get started. So this is a springform pan. It has a buckle on it. And in the springform pan, this is a non-stick springform pan, but I always like to add a little pan coating spray on the inside. You don't have to, just makes it for a little bit easier coming out. And we have our cookie crumbs. My butter was melted. We're going to mix the cookie crumbs in the butter. And then we're going to press it into the bottom, and I like to go up the sides of the pan. You don't have to, you can just press it into the bottom if you like. Now cheesecakes do take a little bit of time to make, but it's really worth the effort. And if you make like the cookies up ahead of time, you can even, freeze them. And then when you get the urge to make one, take a step out of it. Okay, so I like to go a little bit up the sides. And you can do all different kinds of flavor combinations. I just really like the cinnamon and the chocolate together. The almond and the cinnamon would be good together too. Okay, so you got that. Put that right there. Now we're gonna mix up the cream cheese part. You have to make sure your cream cheese is soft, so let it sit out for room temperature, or if you're impatient, like sometimes I am. You can just pop it in the microwave. Start for these three I think I started with a minute for these three. And then if it's not quite soft enough, you can just go like another 20 seconds or so. But if you do not soften your cream cheese first, you'll end up with like these little cream cheese balls in the middle of your cake. So you don't want that. All right. If you don't mind adding a little extra fat, you can add some sour cream. But we're going to try to keep this a little bit on the low carb side. And not super fatty. And if you don't mind the extra fat, you can use all full fat cream cheese. Now sometimes I make I call them keto cheesecakes for folks, and once you almost don't miss the sugar at all. The substitutes, they have some really great substitutes out there. Okay, I'm going to add some cinnamon, and we're going to add your total ISO. It smells so good. You can get creative with this. You can melt some of your chips and add swirls of the chocolate in there. I'm going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to add in the eggs Remember, we're just going to mix them until they're incorporated. We don't want to whip a bunch of air into it. We want to keep this guy creamy and as dense as we can. Sometimes people are scared to make cheesecakes. They think it's really difficult, but obviously it's not. It's really easy to do. Scrape off the sides a little bit. Make sure that's good and mixed. And if you haven't tried the keto chocolate chips, they're really, really good. And they make dark chocolate ones. They're just delicious. Again, you don't even miss the sugar. All right, so once that's all together, we're gonna pour it into the crust. And I have a, because we're gonna bake it in a water bath, we want to protect the springform pan from the water so it doesn't leak in. So I'm going to put it in my little pan protector here. And if you're wondering why we're baking it in a water bath, it's because it'll bake it really even and gentle like a custard, because it's an egg base. It's how you get the best cheesecake. You won't get the big crack on top. It'll just be nice and creamy and smooth. That is all there is to that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in this little roasting pan. I'm going to put it in a 350 degree oven. You can be 325. I just know this oven cooks a little bit low. And we're going to fill the water up, hot water, all the way up to the top of this here. And then I'll show you what it looks like after an hour and a half. Thanks. Well, we're back with the finished cake. This is our Cutler Cake cheesecake made with the cinnamon cereal ISO protein. And we have an official taste tester here, Lee. Lee, would you mind giving that a try for me? Let me know what you think.
Oh, good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. I feel my muscles already.
Oh, awesome. Great. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks.